the weight of becoming, Lady Marlene waited long into the night. She had not slept. Her husband still had not returned. The moon climbed high above the towers, its pale light spilling through her chamber window like a whisper. Marlene sat beside it, hands clasped around her pendant. She was exhausted, not from the day but from thinking about the man who had once been gentle, who now brewed madness in every shadow he entered. "Jovan, where are you?" The next morning, the castle stirred in peace, unaware of the storm building beneath its stones. Matthias, ever curious and ever restless, had risen before most. He wandered through the echoing halls of the cathedral, his boots silent on the cold stone floor. From behind a great marble pillar he watched them, the Templars. They knelt together in quiet prayer beneath the stained glass windows, light painting them in gold, crimson, and sapphire. There was no pride in their movements, no boastful clamor, only discipline, stillness, reverence. Later, outside the sanctuary, one of the Templars, not Sir Prince, noticed a young woman struggling with heavy baskets near the market steps. Without hesitation, he approached her, lifted the burdens from her arms, and walked with her. He asked for nothing, expected nothing. Matthias watched from afar, lips parted slightly in surprise. Maybe I need to change too, he thought. Maybe I can be like them. Across the courtyard, the clack of wooden pieces echoed gently from a stone table where Vincentius played chess. His opponent, an older soldier, furrowed his brow as the young knight made another careful move, one that ended the game. "Checkmate?" Girls watched from the shade of a colonnade, their whispers soft and dreamy. But Vincentius did not look up. He only stood, nodded politely, and walked away, sword across his back, eyes already thinking of his next move. The girls giggled behind their hands as he disappeared without a word. At the castle well, Kristoff sat barefoot and cross-legged, whittling a piece of wood into a child-sized sword. His tunic was dusty and frayed, but his focus was sharp. Each stroke of the blade shaved a thin ribbon of wood into the breeze. A smaller boy beside him watched with wide eyes, clutching a bow Kristoff had carved just yesterday. Nearby, Carly worked quietly as always. Her hands moved with practiced ease, folding linens, washing dishes, sweeping steps. She didn't complain, nor did she boast. But to those who paid attention, her kindness lingered like sunlight, quiet, warm, constant. But far below the calm and cobblestones, in a hidden chamber beneath the keep, the world was very different. Luma had not slept in 3 days. Her eyes were red from the heat of the forge, her skin streaked with soot. And there, rising behind her like a beast born of brass and fire, stood the finished machine. Elric's design, but twisted, modified under Jovan's pressure, expanded beyond reason. It was ready, or nearly ready. Jovan stood in the shadows behind her, cloak dark and heavy. "Launch it," he said, voice low. Luma turned. Her hands shook. "We haven't tested it yet," she said. "It is dangerous. It might—" Now, the words struck like iron. Luma's breath caught. Her fingers tightened around the edge of the console. Her eyes darted to the machine, her creation, and then back to the man she once hoped to trust. She obeyed. She always did. With trembling hands, she pulled the lever. The machine roared to life. Lights flared. Steam hissed. Gears groaned and spun. The floor rumbled beneath her feet as the wings extended, catching the glow of the furnace like dragon scales in the dark. Luma stepped back, her face pale in the firelight. And above, the castle carried on unaware that the sky was about to change.